Okay, so we are back and we've just spent the last kata? No, what am I saying?
Pomodoro.
Pomodoro. The last Pomodoro planning out kind of our next release. Now we're going to get started. So up first we have try Periphery to remove unused codes. So Periphery is something a library maybe that you found?
Yeah, I think we have the link in the Trello card.
Ah, we have it. Ah, okay.
I think so.
Nice.
Yeah, it's there. Peripheryapp.com.
Okay, so what is it? Eliminate unused Swift code. Completely free. Unused code is a burden.
Okay.
Super nice. So get started.
Yeah, let's see.
Brew, tap, periphery app, periphery.
Yeah. And the objective here is to remove the unused code, so we have less things to worry about, less files, less classes.
So once we have it installed, what are we doing?
Yeah, just periphery scan.
Okay. And then, so each scan, do we have to be in the folder to scan?
I think so. Now we need to install it.
Okay, so now, we found out where it is, and now we're installing it. What does cask mean?
Cask is an extension of Brew, and for what I understood is to install apps that are not... Actually, I don't know, to be honest. I know that is a way to install other apps that are not available with Brew.
Yeah.
But I don't know. You can search.
Well, I think that's what we've just done. Brew tap to show Brew where the app is, and now Brewcast, we can now install something.
No, I think like Brew, you install the system packages, and with Cask you install apps.
Ah, okay.
But I'm not sure. We can search it just quickly.
What is cask and brew? Brewcast.
What's the difference? Okay.
So it's just non-command line software.
Okay. And Cask is for because I remember installing like Slack, Skype, everything with Cask.
So
you can even install Chrome. You can do everything. With Cask.
Brew installed, so now we can
scan.
We have Periphery installed.
So the project cannot be found.
Okay, maybe I'm just in the wrong folder. I don't know. Because they're looking for a fastbyte.xcode project.
Yeah, that doesn't exist. Can we go to the documentation of Periphery and see? Maybe instructions there?
Where are you looking?
Using Periphery.
Using Periphery.
Yeah, we can try to pass it directly. So minus workspace, minus scheme. There is a what is there? After?
Down here. Just format Xcode. Okay, so
let's try to pass minus project and give him directly.
Is there a way I can quickly get to places? Okay, yeah. So the name of our workspace we need.
We don't have. We have a project. That's what I was saying. Just do minus project, and then so forget. This has a lot of things. I will just remove it with Control-C. Remove the line. So I will do periphery scan. You can do Control-F.
So what does Control-F do? It's autofills.
No, autofill is with tab, but Control-F is the suggestion. You saw that it had it written.
Okay. So project.
Yeah, fastbike Xcode project.
Fastbike.
Dot. Yeah.
Now Control F.
Yeah. And enter. Let's see if it works.
Schemes is required.
Okay, so -1 scheme, and the scheme is also fastback. Yeah. No, it's like that. Yeah.
Scheme. There we are.
Also
Target is
targets.
required.
I think it's also fastback. Okay, now it's working. Try them all. The results are restricted 25.
25% of source files. Super frustrating.
Interesting. Because I was thinking if it was 25% of the results, you will keep on removing the miscode. But you always get like this infinitesimal dead code that you can never get rid of.
But 25% of source files, that's...
Yeah, let's see. Oh, yeah, I'm using a very old version.
We could update.
Yeah, I'm using the 0.11, so we can try to do the Brewcask upgrade and then run again.
Was it that?
Periphery.
I can't see where you're seeing it.
Here in update now.
Okay. Actually, just copied that.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, and is there a danger to things that are a 0 point?
Yeah. It only means if they respect the convention, it's not production ready. So you should not run it in your project.
Yeah.
Since this is an external tool, I don't see any problem because you have Git, you run it, you see exactly all the changes that it made in your project. Maybe if you're not using version control.
Then we'll be in trouble. So we're going again, Periphery stuff.
Yes. Okay, so it builds. It'll be interesting to know how it works.
And what 25% of, was it 25% of source files does it do?
Yeah.
Like, because it like, I don't know, from the website it seemed.
So initializer is unused in Backstation. So it didn't catch the things that we actually have on our to-do list.
I wonder if we wouldn't run it again, will we get different?
Yeah, let's try to remove this and see if it catches. So in Backstation, line 25.
Are we...
So it says that this initializer, the initializer 25 is not used.
Where did that go?
It just quitted unexpectedly.
Reopen?
Yes.
What's your opinion on that?
It's a day on iOS developer life.
So this in it.
Yeah, but I think it's used by the tests. I'm not sure. Let's try to remove and run the test. So this is actually an improvement to the tool. We can write them.
Oh, your test.
Command T. Yeah. That's why I was wondering. Yeah, this is used in the. So it's actually a false positive. Actually, they have a suggestion about false positives, seeing false positives, target.
Maybe it's because we didn't add it as a target.
Okay, so let's add also the testing target, like that. First back, I don't know, tests, okay. Without the slash, otherwise it's a directory. What? How did it?
Maybe it's the format.
Can you open?
Incorrect.
Yeah, can you go upper? It had an example. You have to separate them with commas, but they should be the same argument. So without a space, yeah.
There you are.
Can you clean with Command K? Just there is too much noise. Command, sorry.
Command K.
Command K.
That's right. gonna rewatch these and write down all the ones. But was it going?
Yeah, you can Control C, cancel the current operation. Okay, let's see if like that it doesn't see that false positive.
Okay, and have you used Periphery before?
No. I had installed it.
And so what would you do if there's like unused code? Do you just like hope that you'd see it, or
Yeah, actually in Swift is really easy because it's a compiled language. So you just remove the code, build it,
see
the
what
compiler
happens, yeah.
complains or not. So no unused code detected. So even more unused code with aggressive mode. So unconclusive.
Yeah, well,
Results?
we tried something cool.
Maybe in a larger project it makes sense. I don't know.
And maybe the pro license is, well, I think where it gets useful. Only 25% of the source files.
Can you see the price?
It's €9, I think. £9 maybe.
Pro pricing? No, it was there.
Where are we?
In the tab.
Pro pricing.
Black Friday save
Eh,
for a team of one. $12. Okay,
Okay, yeah.
interesting. And what does it do? The aggressive mode, just to be sure.
Where's aggressive mode?
Additional. Yeah.
Okay, I'm happy to leave that. What we were doing.
So okay, we tried that, and
We tried it.
we get one more toolbox in our one more tool in our toolbox. So remove the unused analytics class.
Where was the unused analytics class? Analytics maybe?
There is a typo. So yeah, that one. So we can start by, so how I remove that code is usually I go to the class, that one in particular, yeah. I remove that file, and no,
So
the whole file. You can do Command Shift J.
Shift J.
Yeah.
Yeah, this.
Yeah.
It's super useful.
And we can delete that.
Okay.
Move to trash. Like that, you don't remove actually the file. You just remove the reference to the Xcode project, because the Xcode project doesn't mirror the directory.
Yeah.
And the directories now it mirrors a little bit more, but a file can be in your folder, in the source folder, but it's not here. So we need to move it to trash.
So yeah, what's the point in having it? And so then now, if we build, obviously we'll get.
Yeah, and I just go one by one and remove it.
Yeah, it wasn't doing anything. How can you?
Yeah, so
click between
editor. Issues. What? No, there is a. There was a shortcut to go to the next issue. But show issue. But I don't have a key binding. Yeah. You can, in Xcode, you can bind all actions. So this doesn't, wait, this, we don't need this function. Because we are only tracking.
I was just not even looking.
Yeah, so we can remove the whole function and go from there.
See what happens.
We have an extra line. Sorry.
No. And these two.
And send. Yeah, this is the report controller. We don't need this. We can remove the whole controller. No, the whole view controller. Yeah. Now shift.
Yeah. Yeah. So this now goes. We'll see what we broke in the process.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to rebuild, rerun the tests.
So it's just the test, the problem.
Yeah, let's try to run the tests. Okay, and unresolved identifier. Find nearest, yeah, just.
So track has to go because it was a wasted function.
Continue.
Yeah, again.
Yeah,
Okay.
you can remap it if you. Okay. And can we search for the project just to be like 100% sure?
So what are we searching for?
For analytics and then report view controller. Okay, so we still have the Google service info list, so we don't need that file as well. We can remove it.
The whole file needs to go. Because that was just for the analytics, right?
Correct.
And then
report. Yeah, in the storyboard you see we have the...
which is something we just, in the past, we just hid.
Yeah, so now we need to like remove completely
Now
this.
we're doing it properly. So it was the report button.
Yeah, the whole view.
So the review for the report button can go.
No, with the command delete.
It can.
No, command. No, you need select and command delete. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
And the same with the view controller in this
Is
right
this
side.
the report
Yeah.
view controller here?
That's it.
And now,
and we still need to remove the outlets and the dead code. Yeah, let's try to focus. Yeah, also this one. And also the reference to the outlets.
how can I delete a line? Any way quicker than that?
To be honest, I don't know. I usually select it with Command Shift and
so you just go.
No, like Command Shift and arrow and delete. Or if you click 3 times, it selects the whole line.
Yeah, I think that's what I was doing.
So we don't have any more reference to report.
So now it's just the tests.
If we search again. So yeah, we finished. Okay.
Yeah, we would.
Okay. Now we need to understand why the test stopped. Can we see the emulator? Just because it was the UI test that failed. Ah, this is interesting. This is interesting. Do you remember that we accepted this system permission before? And now it's a new emulator, so it doesn't accept. I actually saw a tip how to accept these kind of things.
On every new emulator.
Yeah, but I don't remember the API. Yeah, except if it comes. It's, I think is if you try to search Xcode UI testing API, I think is interruption system. No, interruption, alert interruption, some kind of that.
How's the handle?
Yeah, this one in developer.apple. Add interruption monitor.
What have I done?
You downloaded the page.
Well, enjoy it.
But maybe in Stack Overflow is fast. So the handler description and the handler to the current. Yeah. So exactly. So the API is that it should call this function, and in the handler method.
What was it?
Add UI interruption, but not on app. Or it is.
Add UI.
I think it's a exit test function. So just call it like a function. Actually. UI interruption monitor. Okay. Description will be allow location. Yeah. And in the handler, I actually don't know what to do here, to be honest. I never used this API. Can you see the documentation? A handler block for handling asynchronous UI, such as alert. Handler should return true if they handle the UI, false if they did not. The handler is passed to the UI. That's interesting. So it returns a token that can be used to unregister the handler. So I think this should be used like you add the UI interruption monitor, then you have the element.
The element.
And this will be the alert. And then you will return true. But you need to tap in the element, the OK.
Ah, so element. This is the element that you get, and you tap.
Yeah, but in the button. So I don't remember the API, but I think it's element, like that buttons. And in our case was allow. No, with this syntax, the string.
The button that is allow.
Yeah, with the uppercase A, I think.
It taps. I understand.
I don't know if it is
UI element, I guess, like.
or alert as well.
Well, let's see. So this simulator should work for, and now if this test.
Yeah, can we save the simulator? That's it. No.
So allow capital.
Maybe it's not that. And the post in Stack Overflow, maybe.
Yeah, maybe that's one.
Yeah, exactly. Whoa, it's really similar, no? But
I don't know.
what are we doing differently? Now with Nixcode 9 it's changed. What?
Maybe this is good enough, the Xcode 9 version.
But but that is not. I don't know. It doesn't seem this proper way seems the Xcode 3.3 because you are using a framework, the framework, the testing framework like that. What you are doing is going to the Springboard, the app that manages the.
Yeah, that so far looks exactly like what we have.
But it doesn't work.
Maybe it's because this is asynchronous, so we should now put this handler will go after these are done.
No, because in the API it said that was asynchronous. If you go back to the documentation, or you can go directly from here as well with option and click on it. I don't know. There is a way to see if it is asynchronous. You print something before, something after, and something in the middle. And see. And see if it's working or not. Or with a breakpoint as well. Maybe it's even easier. We need to look. Does it open the console? Yeah, we need to see the print now.
Sorry.
With the Command Shift C.
Command Shift C.
What opens the console? Yeah, if we go through the logs. Higher, I think. No. No. Fuel. What is trying to do? So it's waiting for app to while. I cannot read. Yeah, with a breakpoint I think is easier. I don't know if it even prints. Where is this console? It is. So it goes there if you pass. But you mean it still?
It never goes to 1.
It still, yeah.
So then maybe.
So there is another way. Let's try with the springboard, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. But this is a bundle ID. Let's try with this one and see. I don't know. The first one seems to be the correct approach. You can move the print as well.
So Command Shift. So you're doing that. To delete.
Yeah, it's not the more efficient way. Or you can install a Vim plugin and use Vim.
Okay, so we're launching the app.
Okay.
And now it works.
But the test still fails.
Yeah.
This is the test. Sorry, this is the test that we wanted to remove. This is actually incorrect because we are hard coding. So we are exercising the app, the real app with the real services. And in here we are waiting that it has 3 bikes and 8 places.
And bikes move.
Yeah, and bike moves.
Well, we still had a problem to solve with the allow button, and we did solve it.
Yeah, that we solved. We can, for now, remove this test. Doesn't make sense.
Just remove it all.
Yeah, no, the whole thing. We don't need right now.
The whole
everything. The
file.
The file. Yeah.
Okay. One thing I've noticed is that I would never do something like that. I would never remove like the test files, and I think that's a big bit of like not having like confidence over like what is an Xcode project. And when you're like saying look at an Xcode, like look at Xcode as just a wrapper, I guess, around like the files that are in that directory. Then you're like, oh yeah, so I can remove test files super easy because you can just add test files. Like this is what a test file is, and if you know what a test file is.
One way to like reverse engineer or see how it works is actually now in the git diff you can see what happened if you remove that file.
Okay, so now we go.
Maybe it's easier to do after because we have some changes. So first commit and then we try to do it. So
we're now committing
that we removed the unused code.
How did you git commit?
So first you want to see the status GST. So we deleted analytics, report, and the UI tests. And we also modified the storyboard and the view controller. So actually we can do a git diff with gdiff. That's it.
This is for everything.
Yeah, you see, this is what happens when you remove files. So in that PBX project, it's only a file with specific formats. Actually, you can manipulate. There are open source projects to manipulate this. If you search PBX project editor or these kind of things, you can modify things from outside of Xcode.
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, Python model. There is a Ruby one. Yeah. You see. You can even add files programmatically. Imagine that you are tired of using PBS projects and want them to be generated automatically.
Yeah.
Because, I don't know, maybe for some reason you could like use a thing like that and have a source folder and everything that is in the source folder adds to Xcode and that's it.
Nice.
I don't know. But you can manipulate it. It has a set of rules. Yeah. Okay,
so that was the git diff.
Yeah, but we are not seeing the whole git. We are just seeing a part of it. Because if you go down, you can see there is a lot of things.
So I can't scroll in this.
No.
So that's just
You can go one by one. Maybe it's easier if you quit with Q and go only the ones that we are interested in.
so
So in git status. So do a diff about. Yeah, the storyboard also doesn't make sense to diff. The only one is the view control.
does it auto do it?
Yeah, what I usually do is like double click, and it's already, you don't need to copy it. It's already in the paste word. So you just do git diff and paste. Now you need to
Okay,
paste.
so
Not copy, but paste. Yeah.
it was just what
Okay,
removing
makes
the
sense.
report button.
Makes sense. So let's just commit it. You just add everything. Git add all. Or GAA as well.
Get add or GA.
Minus minus. Yeah. And then GC. And then. Okay. And in here we add our commit message.
Which is we just removed analytics, analytics and report view control.
Yeah. Okay.
And to commit that, how do I do it?
You need to escape and right quit. With semicolons? No, not semicolons. The two dots. I don't know.
The colon.
Colon. Right quit or X.
X quit.
No, one of the two. Or right quit or X that writes and quits. Yeah. And now let's just push with GP. Yeah. And that's it.